Carson, when you look back, Kevin O'Connell was talking about you playing point guard out there, that he felt like getting rid of the ball was a really big emphasis. Just what did you see in terms of how you played in a rhythm last week?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't bad. There's definitely some things I want back. A couple of those sacks, I was just like, dang it, I probably could have done something different, or even just thrown the ball away. Especially the one on, I think it was a first down. So there's definitely things to clean up. There's definitely some timing things that could have been better. There's some communication. Obviously, we saw a couple too many penalties pre-snap that I can help with as well. So far from perfect. Obviously, it was fun to go out there and get a win, get my first one like that. Seeing the defense play the way they did, I mean, it was so much fun on so many fronts on Sunday.
You talked about it last week, like that was going to be your first game of consequence in a couple of years. What's it been like, the process of playing and then preparing again?
Fun. Feels great. I did this for quite a long time leading up until the little hiatus there. So feels good. Feels, normal, I guess, so to speak. And right back in it this week, and tight turnaround like always, with obviously weird circumstances, all the things, but feels good.
How much does having a game to review teach you about you in this system and what you can and can't do or improve on?
Yeah, I mean, every rep right now is huge. I've still only been here maybe a month. I don't even know what the actual time frame has been, but every rep, every practice rep, every walkthrough rep right now is just, I want them all. I want them all, and we get them all on film. And I want to talk to coaches and just kind of get their feedback. And so, to your question, yes, the game was huge. To kind of see that obviously play out live, but I'm still hungry for just understanding as much as I can about this offense, and that's been definitely part of my process so far.
What did you learn about Kevin O'Connell as a play caller just in the game setting the other day?
Yeah, great question. It was obviously a limited sample size, obviously, once we got up big there. But for one, I love the way he's just super calm, and his demeanor out there is awesome. So that's definitely helpful. I noticed that obviously being on the sideline the first two games too. So that definitely helps. And so I think he's just got such a great understanding of defenses and what they want to do. So he's got a different kind of game plan every single week and how he wants to attack different things. And so I got to see that, obviously up close and personally. We started fast, which was huge. And, shout out to him for those calls, kind of setting us up for success like that. And I think that helped us tremendously.
Jordan Addison, I mentioned that today was really the first time you guys got a chance to throw. Just what do you think of him as a receiver? What do you know about him? And then what's it going to be like trying to get up to speed with?
For sure. Yeah, this was the first time I've seen him live on the field. And so it's fast and furious. To be honest, a lot of things are still kind of first. And so I'll just throw him into the mix as well. Obviously, I've seen his game from afar. Extremely talented. The way he gets in and out of breaks, just kind of his competitiveness. I've seen that from afar. Now I'm looking forward to seeing that up close and personally. But I know I'm excited to have him back. Everybody else is raving about it, having him back as well. So I think everybody's pretty excited.
Do you guys expect extra practice work like throughout the week here?
As much as you can. There's only so much. At the end of the day, they need to be ready to run on Sunday. So there's only so many extra things you can do on that front. But when we can, we definitely will.
Wes Phillips was talking about your ability to throw with anticipation. When you've just sort of learned an offense, how were you able to kind of go out there and still do that?
Great question. I think the play calls, the extra time that coaches have put in to help me understand timing, spacing, all the things within this system. There's still a lot of carryover within this system to other teams I've been on. It might be called something different. There might be little nuances and intricacies, but at the same time, throwing into a zone versus cover three is there's still the same window. So, just understanding the timing and the footwork that the coaches have been super helpful in me understanding since I've got here. That helped a lot, and I think that showed up on Sunday.
How much of a challenge is it to adjust to a new center with everything else that you're already adjusting to?
Yeah, the goal is that it's not much of an adjustment. And I thought, Juergens did a phenomenal job, but to me that wasn't a new center because that was new for me too. So I was the new guy back there too. With obviously Ryan Kelly, and played a whole year together, know him extremely well. So that felt normal today, being back there with him. So, but I thought Juergens did a tremendous job in the game on Sunday.
How much is it then with Ryan just kind of getting back on the bicycle then?
Yeah.
The opposite of what I asked.
First practice today and felt great. Felt right at home, I guess, so to speak. It was good. Good to have him back out there. I know the guys enjoy having him back out there too with his veteran presence and leadership as well. So, yeah, it was good.
Carson, you obviously didn't have to do too much being that there was a otherworldly defensive performance on Sunday. But how confident and prepared do you feel if you were having to shoulder more on your shoulders on
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, that was tremendous. You know, when I was watching Isaiah just run down the sideline a couple times, I was like, is this for real? Which I think everybody else was too. So, you know, I'm still at the same time, I'm confident, but at the same time, I'm not trying to do too much. You know, I'm trying to play within the system and understand the why we're calling plays and get through progressions quickly and not trying to do too much. You know, just trying to do my job and help, you know, stay on the field and move the ball. You know, this whole team, we have so much confidence in our defense, and so we just need to play smart and you know, move the ball, stay on the field, and I'm confident that we'll be able to do that. And so, to your question, I'm confident, but at the same time, not trying to do too much.
Last couple. Just when you talk about Ryan, you know, he's been Pro Bowl multiple times. Like, what makes him exceptional at his position?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he's big, he's stout inside, which is great. He's super smart. At this point, we've been in the league, both of us, for 10 years now. He's seen a lot, played a lot of football, played against a lot of different looks. So just his communication out there and just getting guys in the right calls and all of those things has been, you know, I got to experience in 2021 with him, but then here I get to see the same thing. So just that side of it is tremendous, but obviously just he's talented. At the end of the day, he's talented, he's gifted, and he does a really good job, and he's still playing at a high level.
Collectively with the skill group, just how do you size it all up when you get Addison in there now? Like, how good can this group be that you've got?
Without a doubt, it's exciting. You know, just seeing the speed and seeing different things. Again, half these routes are still new even today with the new game week coming in. So some of these things are all still new, but I get to see the juice that these guys bring and their ability to get in and out of cuts and all the guys. It's been impressive to see, and I'm excited to just kind of play point guard, so to speak, and distribute the ball to them.
In your position, is it almost weird that this long road trip that's unique in NFL history may help you because you can kind of embed for these next 9 days?
It's a great question. You know, when you see the schedule, when I first obviously was signing here, I was like, that's going to be a weird 2 weeks. But at the same time, to your point, it will be fun to kind of, I wasn't in training camp. I wasn't in the trenches with those guys day in and day out. So there is this aspect for me that will be fun to get around these guys and get some extended time and not have to worry about, you know, I love my wife and kids, but they're not coming. So at the end of the day, it's like, who are we going out to eat with? You know, who are we connecting with? And you have a little more free time. And that is the beauty of training camp. It's a grind. And so I wasn't there for camp. So it will be fun to kind of get to know guys on a deeper level and spend more time with them. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, guys.